Hello, my name is Michael Stevens. I'm the owner of NeuroFitness. We are the manufacturers and the owners of the product called the CES Ultra. The CES Ultra is an FDA regulated medical device, class 2 medical device. Our allowable claims with the Food and Drug Administration are for anxiety and insomnia. Today I'm just going to walk you quickly through basically how to set up your CES Ultra once you receive your kit in the mail. The kit comes with everything you need when you get it, including a battery. Excepting everything in the kit will be wrapped in plastic, which I have removed for the purposes of this video. We'll start out by sliding the bottom battery lid off the box. A standard 9-volt battery clip inside, standard 9-volt battery. You just simply snap it into place. Don't hesitate to push hard. The clips are tight when it's new, deliberately so that they don't get loose as you use it. There's a ribbon inside this compartment. Pull the ribbon across the battery compartment, slide the battery back in, and then simply put the bottom cover back on. And you're ready to go there. Next, in your kit, there's a lead wire. It has a plug on one end. These plugs are very tight when you get your device. You want to be certain that you plug it in all the way to where the plug narrows into the top of the machine. They feel like they're plugged in all the way sometimes, but they're just not quite plugged in all the way. So make sure that's fully seated. On the other end of the wire, you'll find two male prongs that will go into what we refer to as ear clips. There's a plastic collar on this wire that you'll need to slide down the wire, and then you'll need to separate the wire wide enough to reach both of your ear clips. Once you've done that, you will take an ear clip to the back side of one, like so. There we go. In your kit, you will also find a plastic bottle. The bottle will be empty when you get your kit. Fill it with tap water. If you wish, you can put a pinch of salt in the bottle. It's not necessary, but it will help to conduct the electricity a bit. And just shake it up when you add a pinch of salt, literally, and tap water. Unscrew the top. To fill this, you'll have to pull this stopper out of the top of the bottle. I've already filled this one, but you just pop it out, put it back in. And then the suggestion is just to put a little on your finger, then onto your earlobe. Same on the other side. Top back on. There's actually a slot right here in the kit for that bottle. There's a round rubber pad on the inside of the ear clip. That pad goes to the front of your earlobe. Just put it on your ear. Just put it right where you would put it if you were putting pierced earrings in your earlobe in the middle there. Same on the other side. And then there's a top knob. The device is quite easy to use. There's a top knob, which is your power. When you turn it on, it will automatically be set for 30 minutes. You might not be able to see that in this video, but there's a 30-minute timer. If you push this black button within the first minute or so of starting it, it will allow you to adjust the timing to 45 minutes. This light will begin to flash when the session is over. You simply turn the knob off. The foam insert in the case is designed for leaving it plugged in if you wish. More is not better with this setting. This dial turns it on, off, and it turns it higher or lower. Most people don't mind the tingling feeling on their ears. But again, there's no science that shows that more is better. We have a lot of users who will turn it up to where they can feel the tingle. They don't necessarily care for that tingle. They'll back it off to just under sensation. The device is working whether you're feeling it or not, as long as you don't turn it all the way off. What has been suggested for use by most doctors, once a day minimum, 30 minutes. Generally best to do late morning or midday. We also have a lot of practitioners out there that are suggesting twice daily use. Once daily use for most people is enough. During that first 30-day period, you want to use it every single day you can. If you can use it twice a day, that's great. If you are using it twice a day, go once in the morning and then again in the late afternoon or early evening, not within 3 hours of bedtime. The reason for the not within 3 hours of bedtime is that most users will receive a neurochemical release to their system during use that they would normally only get during sleep. So your anatomy is more or less set into an environment that you just took a nap and you don't need to go to sleep right now. So even though it's counterintuitive, if you use it too close to bedtime with an allowable claim for insomnia, it can actually make it harder to fall asleep for most people close to bedtime. CES Ultra, CES stands for Cranial Electrotherapy Stimulator. What we're doing here is we're using the nerves and the nerve endings in your ears to get to your vagus nerve system. By stimulating the vagus nerve system, we are activating or stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your nervous system that is the opposite of fight or flight. So if you're a person suffering from anxiety or insomnia, you're likely trapped in that fight or flight mode to one extent or another. And this helps to activate the opposite parts of your nervous system, which is your parasympathetic nervous system. Also in your kit, you will find a packet of gelled electrodes. To use those, you just take the ear clips off the prong. These electrodes have a wire on them. There's a sleeve on the end of the wire. You just slide that onto the prong. And the placement for those is below your ear and behind your jaw on your neck right there. There is a card in the kit which gives you the placement for the gel electrodes and for the ear clips for that matter. The opposite side of the card is just the controls on the unit. And basically that's it for setup and a quick rundown on how it works. Enjoy, and I hope you get better sleep and you're less anxious. Bye-bye now.